everyone! This week is the 6th week of Easter. Easter is a 7-week season and it is white because we are celebrating. This week's Gospel is from the Gospel of John. Jesus said to his disciples, "As the Father loves me, so I also love you. Remain in my love. If you keep my commandments, you will remain in my love, just as I have kept my Father's commandments and remain in his love. I have told you this so that my joy may be in you and your joy may be complete. This is my commandment. Love one another as I love you. No one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. You are my friends if you do what I command you. I no longer call you slaves, because a slave does not know what his master is doing. I have called you friends because I have told you everything I have heard from my Father. It was not you who chose me, but I who chose you and appointed you to go and bear fruit that will remain, so that whatever you ask the Father in my name, he may give you. This I command you, love one another." In this week's Gospel, Jesus tells us what love is. First, he tells us how he loves us as the Father loves him. Wow! If we keep his commandments, we remain in his love. But what are his commandments? He has only one commandment. It is to love one another as Jesus loves us. How did Jesus love us? Enough to die for us. Do we love others enough to die for them? We are Jesus' friends if we love one another. Jesus calls us friends because he teaches us everything that he has heard from God the Father. It's like we're in on a secret. Isn't that cool? That we have a direct line to learn from God the Father through Jesus? Jesus reminds us that we didn't choose him. He chose us for a purpose, to bring goodness to the world. He talks about bearing fruit, as if all of the good things we can do by loving one another are as sweet and delicious as fruit. How can we make someone else's life sweeter? Think about biting into a juicy, delicious piece of fresh fruit. How can we bring that same happiness to others? Jesus also tells us that if we follow his commands, whatever we ask of God the Father will be given to us. That is truly incredible. But what would we ask of God the Father? Would we ask for toys and ice cream? Not if we're focused on loving others. Maybe we ask to heal others' hearts. Maybe we would ask for God to help us be better people, more patient, more kind, more caring, more fair. Those are the kinds of things we can ask for God that he will give us. And if we do that, we remain in his love. Jesus remains in the love of the Father, and when we do Jesus' commands and we carry his love to others, we remain in that love too. What will you ask God for this week?